We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
All right, how we doing, everyone? Titus here, ready to rip some Topps Chrome basketball hangers. We did some of these as like part of mixers before, but we just got some more hangers in, and they've been really, really good. So I figured we'd do one that's just all hangers. So let's go ahead and rip 20 of them. Emil's gonna run this back again tonight. But yeah, like I remember opening a hanger in one of the mixers that had 2 black parallels. So yeah, they don't all have numbered stuff, but the amount of low numbered stuff and just big hits that we've seen come out of these is amazing. So they retail for less than the blasters, but I think they're actually selling for more than the blasters now. I think there's gold in that one. Yeah, when you see the market telling you that means that they are pretty good. What's up, John? How we doing? Welcome in. I've got 4 left in Bowman Draft. Mega PYT for my next break. Let's do this. Get some blanks out here. Who else is hanging out? Busy day today. Everything's feeling pretty good though, so I guess we go one by one. Just want to get them out of the boxes. Oh, that would have been sick right off the bat. Najee Marshall there. The Pulsars are exclusive to the hangers. Josh Hart refractor. Yeah, had some good stuff last night. What did you get? Jaylen Brown out of 50. Gold Pulsar. Sick. Celtics going to PT Sports. That's what I'm talking about. Hazel says hi. Hi, Hazel. Hope you had a good nap. Everyone say hi to Miss Bishop and almost 2-year-old daughter, Hazel. She's gonna be doing this soon. She loves her cards. Breaker and training. What we got here? Something flipped over. Maybe just the Pulsars, but Edgecombe is great. Newell Refractor and then Edgecombe on the Pulsar. Sixers going to Jeff Hahn. That up there. Flipped over again here. Wagner and Dwayne Wade. So that'll do it for the first 4. Oh, Tani 50-50. That's sick. Those were selling for crazy money from last season when we did 50-50, but big card. Chan-Ho Park auto at 25. That's crazy. Yeah, Pristine's been fun. Excited to see what comes out of 3 cases in Amos's player break. The end of the night tonight. All right. Yeah, let's just go one by one. We got time. 3-hour nap. Whew. Played hard this morning. I could use a 3-hour nap. Oh my gosh, dude, just trolling us with these Mavericks. Chris Paul and PJ Washington. Chris Paul announced his retirement yesterday. Heck of a career. Yeah, I think that's probably a solid idea, John. Pristine should grade well, especially the encased stuff. The one somewhat tricky thing can be on the encased cards is you don't want to take it out of the encased card until you decide if you're going to send it in. But you can't always see the condition perfectly in the mag, so you can usually get a pretty good idea. But once you open it up, you almost have to send it in for grading. Their queen base there. And Terrence Mann and Skalel Ware. Base Pulsars. I did throw 5 off on football as well. There was quite a few cheap spots, like under $20 spots. So some of those are probably 10 now. I think Jets were $10. Should probably be 5. I'll tell Cassis I said that. Cedric Coward base. Edgecombe base. Dottier Refractor. And Zach Edey. Pulsar. Tracy McGrady and Simons. Former dunk champ. Looks like refractor insert LaMelo Ball activators. On 4 down. It's like 3 left in that Bowman Draft Mega PYT. Been a little bit since I've done any drafts, so excited for that. Yeah, 3 left in Bowman Draft, 16 in Museum, 15 in Football, 9 in that $49 baseball random. That's a great fill. 16 in Soccer, but like all the big ones sold. And looks like another 10 down in the player break. So cruising along. Some good fills today. Yakachunis and then DeAndre Hunter in the refractor. Maxi and NAW for the Timberwolves. So I did a jersey swap with Ants, and then like a bunch of the other Timberwolves gave him their jerseys as well. Over there with the Hawks. Oh, is that right? Sad to see him go. Did really well here. Connaughton. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have the whole team set. Devin Booker, refractor inserts. Jaden Hardy. Was that like 3 or 4 Mavericks Pulsars? Time for some little low numbered. Coward base, Edgecombe base, same run we hit earlier. Sasser and Shaq. Ace Bailey inserts. Two left in Bowman drafts. Ja Morant. Oh my gosh. Najee Marshall. Wemby on the refractory insert. Good looking card there. That job. That on the showcase. Grizzlies to Julius. John, a couple Coward base. Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, you're not getting a number card every box, but it's not a super expensive break. We got a gold out of 50 and a black out of 10 now. Danielle Reeves going to the Pelicans. Pels to Randbor. Sick. Yeah, like I was saying, in one of the mixers, I had a hanger with 2 black pearls out of 10, which is ridiculous. There's that, and then one of the Fanaticals. Nice card there at a 10. Marcus Smart and Adebayo Other 2 Pulsars. Oh my gosh, we got a Fanatical here. Fanatical Apollo. So I believe these are like retail, so you can hit them in blasters and megas as well, but retail exclusive SSPs. Magic going to PT Sports. Needed a box like that. Let's go. Gotta keep it balanced. Edwards. Russell Westbrook, Buddy Hield. Five left. 15 down, 5 to go. Josh Green, 8 in refractor. Yeah, John, I would still submit both of them. The Wisconsin guys know what they're doing, but yeah, we try to evaluate the best we can in the case, obviously. But yeah, usually those encase cards are in great shape because they were never, never loose in packs. You know what I mean? So they still were signed by the player, but assuming they got through the signing process unscathed, they're usually in good shape. Josh Hart and Nemhard on the Pulsar. John, I know the other day too you had asked about eBay consignment, so did that go smoothly? Do you have any questions about that, or if you ever do, don't hesitate to ask her in one of the breaks. But obviously you can always message the support chats too. Another gold? Oh my gosh. They're just teasing us. Caleb Martin, gold Pulsar for the Mavericks. Getting the heart pumping a little bit. Mavericks to Bush League. Look at this, another Maverick. Sabonis. Couple Kyrie inserts, come on. At least give us a Cooper base. Cam Thomas, Walter Clayton Jr. refractor. All right, last one. Adebayo, and Pele Larson. Looks like that is going to do it. But yeah, fun break. There's just so much upside, and I think this is probably the cheapest format. Youthquake Carter Bryant there. It's probably the cheapest format of Top Chrome basketball that we've done. So the megas are fun just because of the sheer amount of parallels, but I feel like the hangers would have been where the low numbered stuff is. So a couple base here that I sleeved up. 2 Coward, 2 Edgecombe, 1 Derek Queen. And refractors, Adebayo, Clayton, Hart, Aiden, Wemby, Sasser, Booker, Maxey, Hunter, LaMelo, Dadier, Hart, and Newell. And then here's your Pulsars. Good, these are hanger exclusive. Larson, Thomas, Sabonis, Klay Thompson, Nembhard, Green, Heald, Westbrook, Smarts, Adebayo, Najee Marshall. I feel like maybe we should pull out all these Mavericks. Shaq, Jaden Hardy, Connaughton, NAW, Yakachunis, Simons, McGrady, Edie, Ware, Mann, Paul, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall, D Wade, Wagner, Simpson Jr., and Gabe Vincent. Yeah, heartbreaker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Pulsars, and the gold. And no Cooper. Jaylen Brown gold out of 50. Gonna go to the Celtics for PT Sports. Ja Morant's Pulsar. The Grizzlies. And Julius. I got Edgecombe for the Sixers. Jeff Hahn. Fanatical SSP. Apollo Banchero. Caleb Martin gold out of 50 for the Mavericks and Bush League. And then in the midst, I got black Pulsar at 10 of Antonio Reeves. Pelicans on that to Randbor. So 2 golds out of 50 and a black out of 10 plus the Apollo SSP. So like every 5 boxes hit something SSP or out of 50 or less. All right, so that is going to wrap this one up. Thanks for hanging out. We got 2 left, looks like, in Boba Draft, so hopefully get started with that here very shortly. And then, yeah, looking ahead, 13 Museum Collection, 14 in football, down to 6 in that $49 Topps baseball mixer. Yeah, so we're kind of cruising along for the afternoon. So just need to get stuff closed out, and we'll keep on ripping. And then, yeah, down to 127 in that 4K Pick Your Player of Series 1. So I feel like every time I look, there's another 5-10 spots down. So got 15 off 3, and then everything above $15 is discounted. So keep chipping away, and